Another story we're following closely is that deadly Brooklyn Bridge boat crash. Federal officials gave an update on their investigation so far.
Today was the National Transportation Safety Board's first day on the scene. 2 people died after the collision. Investigators confirmed there was no major structural damage to the bridge. Lisa Rozner has the latest.
We are here to gather perishable evidence.
The NTSB says it could be at least a month until it has any preliminary info as to how and why a Mexico Navy training ship crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge Saturday night. 2 people died on board and nearly 24 crew members were injured. The NTSB says the vessel had been in New York for about 3 days until around 8:20 p.m. Saturday when it began backing away from Pier 17 with the assistance of a tugboat.
Intent was to sail south down the East River and head for sea. Upon departing the pier, the vessel's astern motion and speed increased up to 6 knots.
Within a minute of requesting assistance, investigators say the mast struck the underside of the Brooklyn Bridge, and the New York City Department of Transportation has since deemed the bridge safe. Monday, crew members in blue and white striped shirts were seen on the nearly 300-foot-long steel-hulled 3-masted ship. The NTSB says it has not interviewed anyone yet and is working with the Mexican government to gain access to the ship and see if there's any recorders.
We will look at the status of the engine.
First responders say there were 277 people on board. Mexican authorities have identified the 2 victims as Adal Jair Maldonado Marcos and 20-year-old cadet America Yamilet Sanchez. As for other details investigators may look at,
were the anchors ready to be let go? That's one thing. If the engine continued to go astern, then is there a procedure for shutting down the engine?
The Consulate General of Mexico told us this vessel is the country's ambassador of goodwill, and it is working to support the crew. However, in terms of the investigation, the consulate referred us to the Mexican Navy, who has yet to get back to us. In downtown Brooklyn, Lisa Rozner, CBS News, New York.